The Wonderful World of Bees is one of the most popular workshops at the Garden Classroom. This year alone, we have had over 600 children come and learn about bees at King Henry's Walk Garden. What I really love about the workshops is how excited the children are, how amazed they are by the bees, and the extraordinary amount that they can take in about these extraordinary insects. What seems really valuable about the workshops from the teacher's point of view is how engaged the children are, and also the quality of work they do back in the classroom, and also giving them experiences that would be impossible to create in the classroom. So real world experiences, seeing the bees up close, actually getting to look and smell the inside of the beehives and seeing them collecting the nectar, seeing where they put the honey, seeing the queen lay an egg. It's not the kind of thing that you can do in a classroom very easily at all. And the fact that they've come to a really beautiful environment, it helps their imagination. So out of it we get reports, we get poetry, creative writing, and we've had certain schools that have come to do the project as an entire school topic. So we've had from years 1 to 6 all learning about bees in a very short space of time. And what's brilliant about that is that they can actually educate each other.
Hey,
One song come good.
I ate them all.
Is it syrupy?
No, not. I want some more apples.
How else would you describe the petals as feeling? So we've got soft, fragile. How does it feel?
Why is this person's wearing all this? Put your hand up if you think you know why this person is wearing all this. So bees don't sting him. Everyone will get a turn if you try that one on, and then when you've tried it on, if you pass it on to the next person. And what the bee does is it pulls out the wax and also adds more wax, because can someone remember where the bees got the wax from?
Do bees hibernate? Hands up. Yes.
Yes.
So they go to sleep in the winter because there's nothing for them to do, because the flowers close up, don't they? Absolutely, they do hibernate. I run special needs workshops for the Garden Classroom, and they're smaller groups, and more recently I've been doing bees. And I found that the children benefit from being outdoors because they're allowed to engage with the outdoors, they're allowed to touch, allowed to feel, smell, things in the classroom that they're not allowed to do, and coming up with energetic and outgoing ideas, which in the classroom I think they get very sort of shut down. Inside it's all about reading, writing, spelling, and outdoors it's about expressing yourself, coming up with excellent words, giving them confidence to just try things out.
Whizzing workers, stand up for me there. Wondrous workers, stand up for me there. Are you ready? Pass the pollen! Off they go! Whizzing. This honey has just been cut out of a beehive, and it is full of gloopy honey. But what you will see around it is something called beeswax, which is natural sugar that worker bees make on their abdomens. What a brilliant thing to be able to eat your own home. So bees can eat their own home. You can't eat your sofa, can you? But bees can eat their own home. They're very clever. It's tiny bit chewy, so you only need a tiny bit. And think if you can come up with different words to describe the honey. Let's see what you can come up with. And you might see that some of the hexagons are creamy, and that's where the pollen is stored to feed the baby bees. So come forward here, and you can see that the queen bee is here.
A kind of yellowy, yellowy, black, brown. Yellow, black and brown. Yeah, yellow.
The bee might fly to another one, might fly over here. And therefore, what will it be able to do? Make more seeds. And what's that called again?
Pollination.
Called again?
Pollination. It sounds vibrative.
Vibrative. That's a really good word.
Now, man has made beehives in lots of different shapes. Inside the beehive, the beekeeper has frames.
Do you know you saw the frame with Lizzie?
Yeah.
What they do is they put it into a bucket, and there's a handle on top of the bucket, and they turn it around really quickly, and all the honey flies out onto the side of the bucket, and it slides down. At the bottom of the bucket there's a tap. You turn the tap, put a jar underneath it, turn the tap, and get a lovely jar of your very own honey. Why do bees collect pollen? What are they doing it for? We know we saw some of it in hives.
To survive.
To survive, because who are they feeding it to? Who are they feeding it to?
The baby bees.
The baby bees. It's full of protein. Does anybody remember how fast bees can flap their wings?
They've got lots of facts about bees. I mean, there's facts after facts, and I think their enjoyment of nature as well. You know, be able to know what they're looking at, you know, what these flower means, and why does this bee do that. So, you know, that's what they've got out of it. And also, they've had a lovely day in the sunshine, and we've got so much out of it. And also, we can use a lot what they've learnt today. Or I've got in my mind like some poetry we could do, and some pictures, and so it will really enrich their learning back at school.
Hands up if you think bees are amazing. I have to do two hands. Oh, everyone's hands in the air. Fantastic. So, flap your wings, and can you say, the wonderful world of bees?
The wonderful world